Hi Storyteller Squad, welcome to a brand new legacy here on my channel. So it's been a bit of a minute since I've actually played Sims when I'm recording this, and I really wanted to get back into Sims. I really love my other series. I love Never Get Bored, I love Struck by Love. I just wanted to add another legacy to the channel so that y'all would have more legacies to watch. I know y'all love legacy challenges, that's what my channel is all about. So I just thought I'd go ahead and add a new one that y'all probably haven't even heard of. So this is called the That's So Starbucks Legacy, and I am super pumped because this is a legacy that I actually wrote, and I got inspired by Melix's Boba Tea Tales legacy to write this because I wanted to write a legacy about drinks, but I thought that there were a lot of legacies already that had been written about drinks, so I looked up Starbucks and I was like, oh my gosh, nobody has written a legacy about Starbucks, so I'm gonna do that. So this is a 10 generation legacy as of now, but I will be adding on some extra generations in the future potentially. But we are actually on generation 1, so I'm gonna go ahead and go over everything about my founder. I'm gonna go over everything about the challenge. But let's go ahead and talk about the challenge real quick. And if you want to check out the rules to this challenge, I will have my Tumblr link down below for you. So this is the That's So Starbucks Legacy. It is a caffeine-fused Sims 4 challenge where each generation is inspired by a signature drink from Starbucks. So the general rules, we don't really need to go over those that much. I mean, I'm not really strict about my general rules when it comes to my legacies because I really want people to play as they want. My only rules are really to, play on normal lifespan or long lifespan, dress your Sims in each color for the specific gen, and also, no cheating unless you're moving Sims in and out, no cheating your career skills. And if you do play this legacy with me, use the hashtag Sims4 That's So Starbucks Legacy. I'd really appreciate it if you tag me as well. So here is Gen 1's storyline, Generation 1 Cappuccino. Fueled by caffeine and stubbornness, you're a sim that burns every meal, but never burns out. You chase your dream of becoming a great cook until the smoke detector becomes your most loyal companion. After a dramatic pivot, you go to university, trading spatulas for subupones. Now you're the fiercest lawyer in town, still sipping cappuccinos like it's a personality trait. So the traits for this gen are self-assured, hot-headed, and then you can choose your last trait, which I actually have a mod to have more traits, so I gave her a couple of other ones. And then the aspirations, academic, and the careers are fast food and law career, and then the color is foam white. And the goals that we're going to have to do in this generation are live in a tiny home, starting balance 10k, which I'm going to go ahead and go over that here in a minute. Be in the fast food career, order pizza, never cook, so she is not allowed to cook a damn thing. She is not allowed to touch that stove, so her boyfriend's gonna have to make sure she doesn't do that because she's gonna burn the whole dang house down. And then you have to max the logic skill, go to university in the law degree and graduate, join the law career and reach level 8, have a relationship in college and cheat, and marry and have a child. So yeah, that's Generation 1 Cappuccino. Like I said, if you want to go and play this legacy with me, I'll have all the rules linked down below for you. But I'm so excited, so let's go ahead and go over everything. So this is Tanisha's star, and she has a really interesting background. I really wanted to live in San Sequoia because I never really do, and it's a beautiful world, so that is where we are currently. And I am also in a save file, which I will have to find the save file for y'all down, find the save file for you and put it down below because I'm not really sure what it's called. I just found it online on YouTube. So yeah, but this is Tanisha, and she actually just moved in here with her boyfriend. So basically her parents, they owned like a chain of cafes and they were really good at it, but Tanisha was not really about that, successful life of having like a pretty well-off family. She didn't really care about money, she didn't really care about the business, but her parents kind of told her that they wanted her to try to, be responsible, and they had her work at the place, had her work at the cafe. and she ended up spilling the drinks all over everybody, and they had to fire her. So yeah, so she decided to kind of prove them wrong, prove them that she could do that she could like work in, you know, a restaurant or something. So she decided to get a job at Taco Bell. And yeah, she's gonna have to get into the career. I haven't gotten her into it yet, but for story purposes, she is actually gonna be working at Taco Bell. And so, yeah, so she did that to kind of show her parents that she can be responsible, that she does have a love for cooking and wants to kind of follow in that footsteps of the food business. So the thing about it is, though, she's terrible at cooking. Like, she cannot cook a thing. She can't even cook a grilled cheese. So that's going to be tough for her because she's always ordering pizza, you know, always ordering, you know, Starbucks or whatever. So yeah, she doesn't cook anything. So, but she wants to kind of show her parents that she can. But sadly, her parents ended up passing away randomly, and so yeah, sad tale about it is that they, you know, they were really close with her, even though they didn't really like the way she dresses and didn't like the way that she handles her life. They were kind of on the fence about her boyfriend. They really had a good relationship and really got along well. And, you know, Tanisha now lives here in this house that they had planned for her. They did kind of give her a little bit of money to be able to decorate it. So this is the house. And like it states in the rules, this is a white house, and it's kind of a starter house. But I did add a little bit of stuff here on the side for her boyfriend. I do need to fix this roof, though, because it's supposed to be out like this. I literally just got this build together today. Like I said, it's been a minute since I've actually played Sims much, but I'm excited to get into it more. So yeah, this house was already pre-built in this save file. I'm not sure who built it, but whoever did, they did an amazing job. I love it. It just suits this generation so well. I did decorate everything on the inside, though, because I wanted it to fit these Sims better. So it's got kind of a, you know, coffee theme. Also got some like old looking, you know, tile and brick and different things, and wood. So yeah. And then I thought I should add this little kitchen cheat sheet because I feel like that's so her, since she sucks at cooking. I feel like she would want to like have this to kind of try to teach herself to cook. So yeah, there's just a couple of those things laying around and on the wall, and then we have some picture frames over here too, where she can actually have her pictures with her boyfriend, and potential future partner that she is going to have. So I'm kind of planning on her having lots and lots of partners because she is actually non-committal, which I'll go over that here in a minute. This is actually her grandma's old house, so her parents had planned for her to live in her grandma's old house, just because, you know, I mean, her grandma had passed away a while ago, and, you know, it wasn't being used, so they're just like, you know what, she can have it. So it's already written in the will and everything of her parents that she got to have this house. So yeah, so this is like grandma's old room, and we're gonna decorate it a little bit later when there is a kid. But this is their room. So this over here says this home runs on love and laughter and lots of strong coffee, which is true. She loves to drink coffee, specifically cappuccino, and then she has a couple things over here. She has her cigarettes, which she is going to be smoking, and then she has her tarot cards because she does like to kind of have a little bit of a fortune to kind of guide her through her life, especially since her parents passed away. And then she has her cell phone. She has some university textbooks for later on. There's some files here from her parents' business and everything, and then we have some snack food over here as well. And then this is her boyfriend's side. This is just like a beer, some sketchbooks because he's a tattooist, and then the kitchen over here, it just has like some pizza, fast food laying around, some Monster drinks, and then out here we have just a little area to hang out. So yeah, that's the house. But over here is this little tattoo parlor. We're gonna have to kind of make it look better. I do want to add some more activities so it's not going to be so boring for everybody. But let me go ahead and introduce you to the Sims a little bit more. So Tanisha, her traits are self-assured, hot-headed, and these two are mandatory for this gen. And then I added glutton, non-committal, nosy, and she would be happy to have a child, but I kind of want to change that because right now, considering she doesn't really know what she's doing with her life very much, she just is trying to be in the fast food career, I think that she would not really want to have a child at the moment, so I'm gonna have to adjust all those settings along with the health ones as well, so that we don't have any deaths right at the beginning of this legacy, because I do not want that. I mean, her parents already died. I think that's enough death for this part. And then her aspiration, like I said, is actually academic, which is a requirement for this gen. And then here is her boyfriend. This is Draven Hunter, and he actually has the jealous, shady, slob, creative, and active traits, and he is actually, like I said, a tattooist, but he's also going to be getting another career, which is going to be kind of a secret right now, just kind of part of his storyline. But his arm is kind of messed up over here because he works really hard at tattooing, and he's kind of sprained it a little bit, overworking it a bit. He also is kind of clumsy at times, so yeah, that's kind of part of his backstory. But yeah, they have a pretty good relationship overall. I mean, they are pretty steamy. They do like to woohoo a lot. So I am going to have to be getting her some birth control because we got a lot of stuff to do in this gen. And I don't really want to have a kid this soon, to be honest. Just because in Struck by Love, I had to have a kid really soon. So I just kind of want to wait on that. But if it happens, it happens. I am going to be excited to see the baby, no matter what. But I think first of all, just to get started, I do want to go ahead and get her into her career. So I'm gonna go and get her into her fast food career. So girl, come on, it's time to get started on this. You want to make your family proud, so we're gonna go and get her into it. So let's see. So let's go down here and we're gonna go and get into the fast food employee. Earn a little spending money, serving food to people you know, and wiping up after them for a while. I think I want her to go in the morning so that way she can have the evening to spend with her boyfriend. So now that I got all their health stuff situated, why is this lady over here in a clown costume? Ma'am, did you just come from a kid's birthday party? Cause we're not interested in any balloon animals. We're just trying to move in. Oh my gosh, okay. Well, it looks like she wants to do a flirty introduction to this woman immediately. Girl, come on. I know you're bi, and we are going to have you be with a girl at some point, but like right now in front of your boyfriend, I don't think that's like the best time. Okay, well, I really want them to come in here and kind of get settled in a little bit, so we're gonna come and sit and chat. I don't want everybody else to come join. I want them to just come in here by themselves. We are gonna lock this door. Excuse me, I'm sorry. I know that y'all are probably just being friendly, but we just kind of want to spend some time alone, okay? She just lost her parents not too long ago, and they're just moving in. We need some time to, like, relax. So, she's gonna talk to Draven a little bit. She's like, Draven, I can't believe we finally moved in. Like, it's been so difficult lately trying to get everything together for my parents' business and things. I had to sell the business to somebody else because I can't handle it. And Draven's like, yeah, I know that must be rough for you, babe. Like, how are you feeling about it now? Like, are you feeling okay? Do you think you made the right decision? And she's like, I think I did. I think I made the best choice for me, you know. I am going to still try to be a fast food employee, work at Taco Bell to make my parents proud, but I genuinely, think that's what they would have wanted, somebody else managing it. So she feels like she did make a good choice, selling her parents, cafe business to someone who can handle it a little bit better than her and be a good manager. So I'm happy for her. I'm happy that she's doing that for her parents and for her family. Let's go over here and let's be a little bit more romantic maybe. Let's go and kiss his hands. I don't know why their romance bar isn't already up. I did set them to be in a relationship, so I am gonna go ahead and set that up. Let's go ahead and do. They are good friends, and they are actually soulmates, so yeah, their romance bar is really up there. They've been in a relationship for a couple of years now. So, yes, and oh my gosh, nosy lesson. Tanisha is a nosy sim in the world of secrets and snooping. Nosy sims thrive. Nosy sims have few boundaries and will often attempt to pry. Oh my gosh. Girl, do you really need to pry with your boyfriend? I mean, I feel like he's already telling you everything. I don't think that he's keeping anything from you. Not that I don't think that he would do that, you know. I think he might do that at some points, but like not always. Let's like go over here and give her a kiss. I do want them to have their first kiss. This won't be their first kiss in the storyline. It's just because the game. But I do want them to have a little kiss, so they're kissing and being intimate in their new home, and I think that's so adorable. Draven is sort of falling for Tanisha and wants to ask her if she would like a relationship. Yeah, they're supposed to already be romantic partners, so I don't see why not. And they are having their kiss, yes. Aw, they're so adorable. They're so stinking cute. Too bad she's gonna cheat on his ass eventually. But yeah, they're both such cute sims. I had so much fun making them. I have a feeling you want to have SEX with me right now. Girl, way to be forward. But I mean, y'all been together 2 years. He obviously knows when you want to get down and dirty with him. So, I think he's gonna say, you know, me so well, come here. So yeah, he's like, oh, you wanna go and have fun with me, kind of christen the house? And she's like, yeah, I do. She's like, it's been so long since we've actually been intimate, you know, dealing with all this parental funeral type stuff. It's been really difficult. Oh, yay! So they're finally getting to have woohoo again after having to deal with all the funeral arrangements and things. And I'm so happy. Oh my gosh, there's a woman out here. Excuse me. Are you trying to peek on us and try to see what we're doing? Oh my gosh, this woman is getting a free show. Oh my gosh. Woman, like, lady, please. Please, can you, like, go away? Oh my gosh. This is very awkward. Like, why is this vampire gotta be over here while we're trying to have woohoo? This is so weird. Lady, can you, like, go away, please? We are gonna lock our door, though, because I am scared. I don't want them to get bitten, especially in this first episode. Go ahead and finish. Oh my gosh, what's this say? Tanisha Star might now be pregnant. Oh gosh, she better not be pregnant this early. Oh my gosh, what a storyline that would be if she actually ends up pregnant right now. Oh gosh, girl, you would really need to work your butt off then. Okay, let's go ahead and change your clothes. Girl, you better not be pregnant. Let's go ahead and dress you up. And we're gonna dress up Draven as well. Draven, go ahead and get your clothes on, sir. We don't need to be seeing your junk. Okay. What's this say? This says, his says lover's bliss, but hers says sexual equilibrium from satisfying woohoo as bodies of Tanisha and her partner intertwined in a beautiful dance of love. They ceased to be individuals and became one. Oh, she loved it. She had a great time with that woohoo. She's like, well, that was long overdue, babe, because like it seems like it's been too long. And he's like, yeah, I agree. He's like, I feel really bad for you with everything that happened to your parents, but you know, it's nice for us to have some time to ourselves too. Oh my gosh, Vlad is over here watching after they literally just got done having woohoo. He's like literally staring at them. Like, is everybody wanting to watch them and be creepy? Oh my gosh, please. Like, can everybody just leave them alone? Oh my gosh, girl, this is not your bed. We're supposed to be sleeping together. Y'all just had woohoo. Okay, girl, come over here and go to sleep. She's actually rocking these Mickey Mouse pajamas, which I absolutely love. I don't think I've had any of my Sims wear these, but I think they look so, so cute on her. But yeah, also I meant to mention that this generation's color is white. I don't know if I did. I think I did, actually. I just wanted to make sure I did. But she is going to get her some rest. She doesn't actually have work for 2 days, so we do have some time to make some plans before she actually has to go into work, which I really want them to get adjusted. I want them to kind of spend some time together. I do want to explore this save file a little bit, so we're probably going to go out on a date tomorrow. But oh my gosh! There's somebody coming in to steal our stuff! Oh my gosh, Draven! Tanisha, one of y'all wake up right now. Oh my gosh, this neighborhood is known for having burglars. We need to, like, hurry up, okay? Somebody needs to get up off of their lazy butt and come and take care of this. Oh no, is she gonna steal our fridge? Come and call Extreme Forces Police. Or maybe fight. Come fight her, she's stealing the fridge! I mean, not like Tanisha's gonna be able to cook or anything, but... I mean, still, we still gotta have our food in there. Oh my gosh, Draven's like, don't you dare steal our fridge. Oh my gosh, yes, Draven, take her. You can take her. Come on, beat her. Oh my gosh, they're really getting into it. He's like really upset that she's taking the fridge. Oh my gosh. Come on, Draven. Come on, stand up for you and your woman. Come on. Oh my gosh. Wow, he won. Yes. What's this say? Burglar scared off. The burglar was successfully scared off and won't be seen again anytime soon. Your lot is safe and sound. Well, perfect. You know what? Draven doesn't take any crap from no one. Like, he does not care. He will stand up for Tanisha and for himself, and he was not going to let any burglar take any of their stuff. Like, she needs to get gone. Catherine and Draven now despise each other. Well, that makes a lot of sense considering she tried to steal from us. And he literally just farted on her. Oh my gosh, he said, you know what? You gonna steal my fridge? I am gonna literally come and pass gas on you. The following objects or items were returned to the household inventory. Icebox cometh. Okay, good. Well, maybe we'll just hide that fridge anyway because my girl Tanisha is not supposed to be cooking anyway. But we'll go and put that back here in a minute. But, what's he gonna do? He wants to do push-ups. You know what? He's feeling very energized from fighting with that burglar. Like, he feels like a man right now, and I love that for him. I did meant to mention earlier that they both are actually bisexual. So Draven is into women and men just like Tanisha, and they can really relate on that, and I love that. You know, like, Draven's actually been with a couple of women and men in the past when he was in high school. And Tanisha's actually only ever been in a relationship with Draven. She's never actually been in a relationship with anyone else. Probably because her parents, you know, always, you know, told her to just work on herself. So she's just kind of been doing that. But she does like to, you know, flirt a little bit here and there, even though she's not ever been with anybody else besides Draven. So yeah, we're gonna definitely see in this legacy her getting to experiment with her sexuality and get to be with more than just one person. So that's gonna be fun. But Draven really does love her, but I'm not really sure what Draven really wants in a relationship. It says that he does not trigger jealousy. Does not trigger jealousy from Woohoo either. Okay, so non-physical romance, Woohoo, and physical romance does not trigger jealousy. None of this does. So, yeah, and he's attracted to women and men. So, looks like they both are in agreement about being open. So, it looks like they kind of have an open relationship going on where they don't care if each other has a side partner. So, that's going to be good for the future because I do want Draven and Tanisha to end up getting married. So, but this says heroic efforts from winning fight with burglar. Draven won the fight against the burglar. That should make them think twice about coming back. Yeah, for sure. I mean, now everybody's going to know that this house is, you know, a dangerous one. So nobody's going to want to come and try and steal their stuff anymore. And then this says that he's so happy from being in a relationship with her. He's triumphant from fighting. And this says, belongings returned from being burglared. The burglar was stopped from stealing Draven's things. Yeah, so Draven is really strong. He does push-ups, he goes on jogs and stuff often. He might even come over here and do a little bit of punching. Because Draven is actually going to be in the secret agent career as well as being a tattooist. So, yeah, he's going to be a villain in the secret agent career, and I am very excited. I've never done that before, and I thought it'd be something kind of different. I gave Draven, like, this whole big backstory, and I'm going to have to, like, explain it to y'all as we go further into this legacy, but it's going to be a fun one, I promise. So yeah, he has to pee, but I'm gonna let him punch a little bit more on that bag, and he's gonna come and use the restroom after he's finished. It's actually like 4 in the morning. Tanisha is sound asleep. She does need to get up and get some food, so we are gonna actually have her probably have some coffee instead. I do want her to have a lot of coffee and a lot of quick meals. I think that would be good considering she's not gonna be able to cook. But yeah, I just, generally in first parts of, legacies and introductions, there's a lot of talking about the characters and going over the challenge, and, I just love that kind of thing, though. I love to, talk about it and just kind of, let y'all know about it and let y'all know what's going on. And I had so much fun making Tanisha and Draven. It took me a while. I genuinely, made them, I think a few days ago or a week or so. And yeah, it took me a minute because I just wanted them to have all the details and their backstory and stuff. Like I said before, it's been kind of rough in real life for me. There's just been a lot of life-changing things happening all at once, and it's been a lot to handle for my mental health. So writing this legacy was definitely a good distraction. Y'all know that I love to write my legacies and, chill out a little bit. And I'm all about, having a relaxing, peaceful life. So hopefully everything's going well for you all. Hope y'all are having a peaceful day. I am doing a little bit better. I am just trying to kind of relax. There is some stuff going on in my real life, that I still am trying to handle and deal with, but it's gonna be okay. I feel like, starting this new legacy is definitely gonna be fun on the channel, and I think it's gonna be really great for, me to get to enjoy it along with y'all. So it looks like he's cooking. What is he cooking? Is this grilled fruit? Well, he's allowed to cook because he's not the founder. So, yeah, but she's not allowed to cook. She is banned from the stove. But this says she's self-assured. Self-assured Sims with this trait feel good about themselves. Well, that's good. I'm glad that she feels very confident. Okay, she's gonna go and grill. Girl, no, you are not allowed to cook. You can come over here and go and flush this toilet, though, because your man don't know how to flush the toilet. So she's gonna be like, Draven, why didn't you flush your poop? What did I tell you about doing that? And he's like, sorry, babe. I just had to go and I forgot. And she's like, well, try to remember next time. And it's summer vacation. Ooh. So they could actually go and have a little vacation. Ooh, that'd be fun. But I do need to actually get their funds down because this generation you're supposed to start with 10K. So I need to go and set their money to 10K really quick. There we go. So now they have 10K. We're going to have to do what we can with that. I think I'm probably going to have them save it for the most part. I think that's part of her inheritance, so I think she would want to save it. But she's gonna go get her some grilled fruit. She's like, babe, this grilled fruit looks so good. I was gonna order a pizza, but you made this, so I might as well eat it. Oh my gosh, she's engorging it. Girl, slow down, don't choke. Oh my gosh, she is really loving that grilled fruit. Okay, well, she said that she needs to try to eat a little healthier, so he decided to make some of that for her. Because they really have been eating a lot of fast food, especially recently when she's been trying to deal with all this funeral crap. So yeah, she hasn't really had time to eat any kind of, sit-down meals or anything. I imagine that she eats a lot of tacos from her work too. So they're talking a little bit, He's like, so how are you feeling? I know that we got robbed and I dealt with it, but it's kind of difficult living here when you know that there's criminals everywhere. And she's like, yeah, my parents didn't tell me that my grandma lived on a really shady street. And he's like, don't worry, babe. Don't worry. I can handle it, I've been working out a lot. I think my muscles are growing. I think I can do it. She's like, okay, well, well, just know that I'm going to be at work quite a lot in the morning, so make sure that nobody steals anything else. And he's like, oh, I won't. So yeah, they're talking about plans for when she goes to work and, when he potentially has to work too, and they have to watch after the house, try to make sure nobody else comes and burglars. But yeah, I think Draven definitely can make sure that the house is well taken care of. I think that he's, definitely shown that, like, from fighting the burglar. But I am gonna actually have her come over here. I do want her to go and actually get her some birth control, because I do want to make sure she's not gonna get pregnant yet. I don't want her to have a baby this soon, because we do have to go to university, and I don't want her to have a baby in university, I don't think. So we might actually go on Cupid's Corner and see if there's anybody. Let's see. Oh my gosh, girl, look at you. You're posing in your pajamas, your Mickey Mouse pajamas. Well, maybe there's some Disney fans out there who would be interested in dating you. I mean, I don't know. But we're gonna go with that picture for now. So this says Ricardo. He's an adult. He's an animal enthusiast and child of the ocean. Well, she apparently don't like nature very much, so I don't think that she's gonna want to have any kind of friendship or more with him. So then we have Crispin, we have Shania. I mean, she looks interesting, but she's an adult. Do we want to be with an adult? I don't really know. I feel like she's not against it. Rianch, Mila, Jenny. Well, I think we're gonna have to find somebody off of the gallery, to be honest. I don't think there's any good options there. I just feel like she would browse the dating apps, because I think because she's non-committal, she would think there's nothing wrong with that. Like, she just would, you know, think it's kind of fun. And she wouldn't tell Draven about it because, you know, Draven is Draven. I mean, Draven doesn't really care, per se, about her having another partner, but where they're so committed to each other, I feel like he might have an issue with it. I don't know. We're going to have to explore that a little bit. I think he'd probably be on the fence, like, you know, he's open to it if she's happy, but at the same time, like, they're so close with each other, it'd be a little difficult to kind of have anybody else enter the relationship. But she's over here watching something. What are you watching, girl? Is this like a dating show? Well, that makes sense why you'd want to watch that. But I think I want her to actually have another hobby besides what she has to do in this gen. I don't want her to just work on logic. I really want her to have another hobby, but I'm not really sure what I want her to do. Y'all need to comment down below what you think. What do you think is another hobby that Tanisha could get into? Like, do you think she should do painting? Do you think she should do pottery? Let me know down below. I'm curious. And also, if you do have some Sims that you aren't using, you can use the hashtag Storyteller Squad Sims and give me some Sims that I can download to put into this legacy save or my other ones, so I can populate my world with all kinds of pretty Sims. So yeah, but I think I might end this part here, just because there has been a lot of things going on. We had a criminal come and visit our house. They ended up wicked woohooing and christening the house. So yeah, I think this has been a very eventful part. So yeah, I hope y'all enjoyed this first episode of the That's So Starbucks Legacy. Let me know down below how you're feeling about this legacy so far. What do you think about Tanisha and Draven? Who do you think Tanisha's going to end up having a thing with first? Yeah, let me know what you're thinking about this down below. And yeah, I hope y'all are having a peaceful day. Remember to leave a like if you enjoyed the video, and subscribe if you're new. I would love for you to join the Storyteller Squad. And yeah, thank you for watching, and I will speak to you all next time. Bye, Storyteller Squad.